So, in no particular order, I just literally took these matches from WWE.com. We have 9 matches confirmed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, maybe 10. Maybe 10, but we'll get to that. So I'd like to start off on a bit of a weird one. Let's talk about the interim WWE Championship Women's Ladder match. So I wanted to start with this one because we've only got 2 people officially announced for it, and they are Jade Jargill and Tiffany Stratton. So I thought it'd be fun to talk
Oh,
about. You've got 3 more places. Who would you put in this match? And obviously, who do you see winning it? I need to write this down. These are
what?
predictions.
Why did Tippy go over in that match?
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, Tippy needed to have a United States match, I think, on the card, um,
Yeah, that would have made more
instead of
sense.
being involved in this. Um,
Hmm.
and JC Jane, is that her name?
Yeah,
Forgot her name.
that's the
Um,
name.
JC Jane
Yeah,
needs to be in there. Like, I don't see why she didn't get in that match.
she might
Like,
be.
because they're doing a whole thing like, oh, you can have a second chance, Nia Jax, but it's against Charlotte Flair,
Hmm.
so you're not going to be in it. So
Putting Nia
Charlotte
Jackson in this match is an interesting.
Charlotte Flair to take a place.
Yeah,
Um, and then get a bit lost because it's only SmackDown people, is it? But
More
that
than
I
doesn't
think
make.
likely.
so. I've written down these names as possible candidates. Now I've put Lyra in there, but I was just like, probably not the wisest thing, but sure. Roxanne Perez, Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair, Sol Rucker, and Raquel Rodriguez. I was just like, and JC Jane as well. I was like, realistically, I think it's going to be one of those, or maybe they save one. I don't know. No, they can't do it because they're doing qualifying
Save
matches.
one for the
Stephanie
actual.
Vaquer.
Well, she's been off for a while, hasn't she?
Yeah, but
Are they doing
I
qualifying
read
matches, aren't they?
They
they
are,
are,
but
yeah, they're
they
doing
didn't have
qualifying
any on
matches.
Raw, so I'm guessing that it's just going to be on SmackDown
Yeah, yeah.
Some
because it's the SmackDown Championship, isn't it? Really.
yeah.
Hmm. I mean, it
So
was slightly confusing
who
because Jade Chargil, I can't say her name anymore. Jade was
Jaguar.
having her qualifying match where Charlotte Flair interfered, but it gave Jade the advantage to qualify, and I was like, I don't
didn't get
understand
that? Yeah.
what happened there. Surely she wanted to disqualify the match so Jade didn't get into the ladder match, but she automatically did. And I was like, that doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, I
But
didn't get that.
sure, go for it.
Was that a
I
mistake or
Hmm,
think
did it?
Julia
maybe.
will be one of them.
Julia could be, yeah.
Yeah. You need someone
Uh,
like Harry Sane in
I
there.
think Kiana James is going to be the other one,
Yeah,
and I think the fifth one will be mm, SmackDown Women's. What's her name? Candice LeRae. Why
could
not?
be. Could be. I'm going to cut straight to the chase on this one and say Jade Cargill's winning this.
Hope not, but
I
yeah.
just think, yeah, she's
I,
probably through the eyes at the moment to hold the title for a little bit. I was like, EO's involved
what,
in something else.
what's the most interesting match that you can do as both the inaugural champion and Rhea Ripley? What's the best match that you could do? I think it would be Charlotte Flair versus Rhea Ripley, in my
But
opinion.
it's interim, right?
Yeah.
Interim
Yeah,
women's championship, which means that when Rhea comes, the an interim is just cover until the main
Yeah,
person comes back.
yeah. But they
So
yeah, yeah.
usually
So
have
the
when Rhea comes back, she'll have a direct like title
yeah,
shot
it's
when she's
title
there
shot.
yeah.
because yeah,
They
because she
usually
got injured.
they usually have champion versus champion, don't they? That's how these storylines usually play out. So it'll
Do
be like
they?
yeah, they usually have like, for example, I know we're going back a long time, but Razor Ramon and Shawn Michaels.
Yeah.
Shawn Michaels went away,
Okay.
suspension, but he kept an intercontinental title. Razor Ramon then won the Intercontinental title, and then that's why they had that ladder match because the two belts to make the one.
Okay. Yeah.
And in
So
in most promotions, they always fight.
yeah.
So I'm thinking you're probably
I
right with
don't
Jade
know. I
Cargill, but
mean,
I'm going to go with Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte Flair. Okay, yeah, we can go with Charlotte Flair. I've gone with Jade.
I'm gonna go with Tiffy.
You're gonna go with
Tiffy,
Tiffy.
Tiffy
I
G
like
Bell.
this. I like this. We've all got a different opinion. This is exciting.
Yeah,
Tiffy
Yeah,
two
I mean,
belts.
unless Stephanie Vaquer comes back, they could put the belt back on her. I just think at the moment, yeah, put it on Jade. Rhea versus Jade again. I don't know. Maybe you could do that. I felt like Jade is starting to become a little bit more confident with her character. Like she's not really someone that I'm rooting for. I just think she needed a bit of time. She's got a
yeah,
stable. WWE Championship would look quite nice in that stable. Um, yeah, I think it could work as far as the story is concerned. Or Charlotte Flair, or Tiffany Stratton. Yeah, we could go with that one. I thought that's the one that seems a bit empty at the moment, so I thought we'd go with that one. So yeah. Next one I guess we'll talk about will be yeah, I'll go with I'm just gonna get this one out of the way. LA Knight, Solo Sikoa, and Royce Keys versus the Bloodline.
I'm bored of this.
Yeah, I think
I think this is Jacob's excuse to get back out again. Maybe.
okay. So are you going
Especially with
with Team LA
Solo,
Knight?
Team LA Knight. I'm bored of the Bloodline story.
Yeah, this is a match I really am not bothered about, to be honest. I just want to say right now, I'm really looking forward to SummerSlam.
Yeah,
There's been a lot of criticism on the internet. A lot of people going, it does not interest me. Do you know what? This is actually, in my opinion, one of the best cards I've seen this year so far.
yeah,
I
I
think this
agree.
looks really good. Some films are Die Hard. You know exactly what's going to happen. You just want it to deliver. This is Die Hard. To be honest, like I think prediction wise, looking back at what I've noted, yeah, I think it seems pretty straightforward, to be honest. But I think it's going to be really fun. It's going to be, you got a lot of good matches happening here, so I am looking forward to it. But this one, I don't really care.
Yeah,
No,
I've gone with Team LA Knight.
and just to mix it up, I'm going to stick with the Bloodline for
You're
this
going to
one.
go with the blood. So James, your Team LA Knight, so am I, and Mark your blood.
Just because LA Knight obviously was won at Mania with the Usos, and I think
Oh, right, he did, didn't he? I thought, oh, I forgot about that because I'm like, I thought LA Knight could do it. I'm sticking with it. LA Knight's all LA Knight's is doing at the moment is talking. He's absolutely fabulous on the mic, but he really doesn't have any much to do. So I'm gonna go with that one.
just they're not
Doesn't have
really a
one, doesn't have
team, though,
one.
are they? It's just three people that don't like the
No,
Bloodline too much.
no,
Whereas,
that's it. Yeah, they just got beef with the bloodline. It's just something to do.
whereas the
So
Bloodline is Roman Reigns' bitches, and he's the top of the
yeah,
card. So
yeah.
it depends on where they're going with it. I'm sticking with the Bloodline.
Jacob Fatu, man. Mm,
I
Oh,
think
Jacob
he'll
Fatu.
let him down.
Yeah.
I think he won't. He doesn't want in story, right? He didn't want to
Yeah.
join the Bloodline. He had to because he lost, and he's
Yeah.
sort of not really. His heart's not really in it. I don't know. But I just
Yeah,
bore
that's
him.
the thing at the moment. I mean, I know I'm jumping ahead of myself, and it's not necessarily what I'm saying, but I was like, what if, say, you got Roman and Seth? What if Seth beats Roman and then Jacob challenges Seth and takes the belt of Seth? Then you've got that kind of Jacob and Roman sort of relationship going on because then you've got the story of like Roman can't beat Seth, but Jacob did. And now he's like, oh, that's kind
Yeah.
of embarrassing. I think that's interesting from a story point of view. Will they do that? I'll let you know. So yeah,
Right.
that's how I look. But moving on to let's go with Gunther and Nick Aldis on this one. And
I'm
I
actually,
wanted this match.
yeah,
Well, it was going to be right? They had all the
I
setup for
don't know what
Drew
to do.
versus Nick Aldis before, and they
Yeah.
didn't pull the trigger on it. So it was only a matter of time until Nick Aldis had a match with Gunther, and then obviously now it's Gunther. It's going to be Gunther win, I think.
I
What
don't
you going to
get what
build up
they've
this?
done
I'm
with
torn.
Gunther. I don't get what they've done with
Mhm.
Gunther for the last few months because to get him to retire so many people and then have him
Mm.
lose, it's just tarnishing that what they've done with it.
Yeah.
So yeah, he should comfortably be like James said, Nick Aldis, but then it's
Yeah.
his first match back. So and his first match in WWE as well.
Shenanigans, isn't it? It's going to be a shenanigans match. This is
Yeah.
going to happen. This person's going to return. Drew McIntyre returns at SummerSlam to help Nick
Yeah,
Aldis
Mm.
so he can get a title match. But then that sets up Drew versus Gunther. There you go. That's a good match
There we
in the
go. We
future.
could do that. I'm looking at thinking like, okay, so surely Gunther has to win this match because Nick Aldis hasn't been wrestling for a very long time,
yeah.
even though he is a wrestler. Um, but I'm also going like, so you can't have Nick Aldis. Well, you can't. You got to have Gunther beat because Gunther's one of the stronger heels in the company.
Yeah.
But also, you've got the flip side of Nick Aldis is the boss. So if he wins the match, that kind of makes Gunther be more inferior. Like, you can't do this anymore because we had a match and I won. I'm the boss. So it kind of works in like an authoritative point
I
of
don't
view.
think he's going to be a boss anymore. I think he's going to. This is his way back to being a wrestler full time.
Oh, I
Paul
never thought of that.
Heyman is going to become the new SmackDown GM after all the stuff with Brock and Oba.
Yeah,
And I think
I
that's why he's
think.
coming
yeah.
from the vision as well.
I'm
And
gonna say
Nick
Nick.
Aldis is going to become a background character like Matt Cardona. Everyone's
Yeah,
going to be so excited for his return, and then they're going to just shove him in the background.
yeah. I'm gonna say. I'm really. I don't know why this is bothering me so much. I'm gonna say Nick. I think Nick should stay as a general manager. I think he's really good at it, personally.
What is this to
So I'm
be?
going with Nick.
Is this a prediction to Nick to be the general manager, or is this a
No, no, no,
prediction
no,
to
no. I'm
win the
thinking,
match?
like I said, technically Gunther should win this because he's one of the top heels. So he should, on paper, should absolutely slaughter Nick Aldis because he's a
Yeah,
manager. He's a guy who is a wrestler, but he's not been wrestling for a long time.
yeah,
Gunther should be playing with it, to be quite honest.
yeah.
But I also think that if Nick Aldis wins and he falls and falls back into the general manager position, then that kind of sort of reinstates the power. It's like we've had the match. I won.
Yeah,
Go
sit
away.
down.
Kind of thing. So
Yeah, where does it go
I
after if
don't,
Nick Aldis wins? Where does that go?
I don't know.
You
No idea. It's just
put
a
real
match I want
thought.
to see.
You put some
Yeah,
real thought into it there,
interesting.
then, Rich.
It's just one of those matches where I'm like, I'm not expecting a longer feud. I'm not expecting anything from it. I'm like, cool, this is a WrestleMania match that's not happening at WrestleMania, so we'll do it at SummerSlam. Cool. One match, move on. You know what WWE is like? Storyline? What storyline? I think you're fine with doing this now. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Nick. James, I think you said Gunther.
Gunther, yeah.
Gunther. Mark.
It's a tricky one for me. I'm going to go
Yeah,
with Gunther,
not
Gunther as
alone.
well.
Not
Gunther as
alone.
well. But shenanigans, like James said.
What did you say?
Shenanigans.
Shenanigans.
It's going to be a shenanigans
Shenanigans.
match.
Shenanigans.
Someone's going to interrupt. Someone's going to play a role. It's not going to be a clean victory of just a 1v1 match. It's going to
Who's
be
going to help
pure.
Gunther?
No, it'd be helping Nick. It would be that way around.
Yeah,
No one's
could
helping
be.
Gunther.
Could be Sami Zayn to weasel his way back into a championship match.
Yay.
Could do that. Don't worry, he's not winning the belt back, James.
Goodness
So what
for
you
that.
saying, Mark? Gunther or Nick?
Going with Gunther.
Going with Gunther. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
Thought you might bang that on me. Okay. Moving on to what I could potentially be match of the night is Penta versus Chad Gable for the Intercontinental Championship.
Come
I'm very
on.
much looking
Come
forward to
on,
this.
Gable.
Chad
Come
Gable's
on,
gonna win
are we
this.
going triple three? We going triple crown?
Yeah, Gable's gonna
Yeah,
win
we are. It's
this.
in
He
Minnesota.
has
Yeah.
to. I don't get the
Yeah.
whole storyline if he doesn't win it.
Please drop this gimmick. And it was just like, I love Chad Gable. I'm really not sold on his music. I hate the clap.
Well, everybody hates the clap, Rich.
Yeah, that's why they're going. Hey, hey, I love it. I love it. Bit of a late response on that one by myself, but yeah,
I was gonna say the same thing, Mike. It's quicker than
brilliant.
Quicker. Just that
Joke of the
one.
night. Did not even occur to me. But yeah, this is going to be a stellar match. This is going to be really
Yeah,
good,
match
I
of
reckon.
one of the nights.
Yeah,
Yeah, as a technical wrestling standpoint, it's
yeah,
gonna be a great match.
yeah,
Mm.
very much so.
Has it
Very much
got
so.
a stipulation or is it just a 1v1? There's no no DQ or
Classic,
anything.
classic. I respect you match. I've now learned from the luchadors. I now respect them. Match. That's it.
Nice. He
Yeah,
needs
I'm up
it.
for that. Okay.
Penta's had a good little run with it.
Yes, he has. He has. If he drops the
Yeah.
belt, which he will, because it's in Minnesota, they've mentioned that a lot on TV. That's the hometown of Chad Gable. And I'm like, oh, that's just a giveaway. To be quite honest. Like, are you
Hometown
seriously mean
hero.
to tell me that you are not going to give him the Intercontinental belt in his hometown after a potential match of the year with our Grande Americano? I was like, I'm not buying it. Like, I'm just in this point, I'm like, this is gonna be a wicked match because Chad Gable is phenomenal. But yeah, the old clappy gimmick that will now be forever remembered. Please stop it. Please stop it. It's like this, so
Not the
I don't
clap.
know. It's too cheesy.
Oh,
I don't
next
know.
match.
Okay. Io Sky versus Liv Morgan for the Women's World Heavyweight Championship. Who have you got, guys?
This
EO.
match just doesn't. Yeah, this match just
Yeah.
doesn't feel like it's been built up at all.
Not really.
Other than she won the King of the Ring and then challenged her afterwards. Because we all know
Yeah.
Queen. Queen of the
Oh,
Ring.
I
Queen
don't
of the Ring.
know.
Sorry,
Queen.
already slipped there.
I'm
Wow.
maybe thinking Liv might
Liv hasn't had a
retain.
title defense yet, has she? Really?
No,
Vibes.
like nothing.
Nothing. It's all been Judgment Day stuff, which
I'm
now
not
I
that
don't.
bothered.
Yeah. Like, why can't they get this right with the women's championships? It's either one that's really pushed
Mm.
or one that doesn't do very well. Like, they can't get it
Mm.
right. They put anyone in the spots, and one always overtakes the other. And Rhea's titles overtook the other, and she ain't even there.
Yeah, it is. The women's division is all over the place
That's
at the
more
moment.
exciting because they're
Have
having a ladder and ignore a ladder match to determine who's going to be that champion.
Have
So
you
that's
Yeah.
seen
more
the
interesting.
have you seen the new series of Unreal's out?
Mm,
Yeah,
Have
it's
you
out. I
watched
haven't
any of
watched
it?
it yet.
no.
No, not yet.
I haven't watched it properly, but I've seen a clip of Liv Morgan the Mania match. And when she's like Triple H is like, "Oh yeah, good match," like da da da, and she's like, "Yeah, did we pull back enough time?" Like she really like comes across as like, "Oh, I hope I did okay,"
Yeah.
like really
Yeah.
out of character compared to what she is. But yeah,
Yeah.
EO
They
for me on this one.
I read a thing that Triple H really wants Liv Morgan to be the next big thing, star wise.
I
And
think
Yeah, I mean,
I can see
I think
why.
having her lose to Io Sky wouldn't be in the right direction, really. I'm going to
I
go with
can
Liv
mm,
Morgan with this.
you're going to go with Liv Morgan.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to go with EO. Yeah, I mean, I'll just stick with EO. Yeah, I'll go with EO
You know,
because
what would
I
be
think
really
Jade is
cool
winning the.
if EO lost that match, then entered the ladder match and won that belt.
And then you get Io
I
versus Rhea
guess that's a
again.
possibility.
Stranger things have happened,
That's true. That is true. You're
and
absolutely
then
right.
you get,
Stranger things have definitely happened.
and then you'd get
So,
Rio versus EO for that belt,
yeah.
which is what we've been wanting, I think, for a long
Yeah.
time.
Um,
Live to win.
Live to win. James, EO.
Io to win.
EO. I'm going to go with EO. Yeah, sure.
I love
EO
EO
wins.
though.
Great. If Liv wins, please just have some kind of title defense.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. Let's just get this out of the way. Danhausen versus Dominic Mysterio.
Dom.
Yeah.
I want I want Dominic to move away from this.
Yeah.
But it's happening, Mark, so you got to pick
Not
one.
happening.
It's
I've been
happening.
cursed. I've been cursed, and it's like an alternate reality that I'm
Okay.
living in, where Dominic is you know I don't know. I feel cursed. I don't know what to say.
Double DQ. There you
You
go.
don't know what to say. Okay.
I
Okay,
think
in that
Dominic.
case, I'm going to go with Dominic because he is the AAA Mega Champion. And I was like, you mean to tell me your AAA Mega Champion has just lost to Danhausen? So I'm like,
Yeah,
curse or
and
no
I think that's
curse.
what's going to happen. Danhausen's going to win this.
You're going to win it. You're going to go with Dan.
Yeah.
Okay. All right then. You're Dominic Mysterio as well, James.
Yeah.
Okay. Right then, getting towards the end then. So, Oberfemi versus Brock Lesnar in a Hell in a Cell match.
You
Oba.
can only go one way with this.
Yeah,
Oh,
Ober.
Oba.
Ober.
Is it going to be a good match?
Ober.
It's gonna
I
be.
think it's
I
going to be
could
a
tell you,
tantalizing 7 minutes.
it's going
Mm.
to be an F5 and a power bomb and a German suplex and then another power bomb and then another F5
Someone
and
goes through the cage. That'll
someone's
happen, won't
gonna
it?
go through a cage. Yeah, and
Hmm.
then
No one's
hopefully,
climbing to the top of that cage in this match.
unless they start at the
I
top.
think they will just eat their
They
way
start
out
at the
and
top
then they
and
will
work their way
just fight.
down. Yeah,
It's sure. I mean, the thing is that I am looking forward to this. I'm just like,
yeah.
yeah, it's not going to be that long. It's going to be tons of F5s and power bombs. Put this thing to bed. It's all good. But sure, I would be lying if I said I wasn't excited to see it because I'm like big, muscly, sweaty men, and nobody sweats better than Brock Lesnar. And I'm like, so yeah, sure. But Ober's winning this. Ober is absolutely winning this match.
And
He
is this the
has
last
to,
Brock Lesnar?
Hmm?
Is this the last
hopefully,
Brock Lesnar match? Hopefully.
Will
hopefully.
this match go ahead Punk and Rhodes, Punk and Cody?
When
Surely
they saying
not.
that, when they saying this main events, didn't they? SummerSlam's two nights,
Well,
right?
yeah, but
So
every
this is
match is a
main
main
event.
event at these 2 nights.
Yeah, but they're saying like it main events, so that means it finishes the show.
Mm.
So it's it's got to be night one
Hmm.
because this will main event night one, and Seth and Roman will main event night two, and then
What if
Punk
it's
and
the opening
Cody will
match?
open. I think
What if you open night one? No, you can't. You
you
can't
don't
have
open on a
Danhausen and
Hell of
Dominic Mysterio after the Hell in the Cell.
you can't
Yeah.
open
Yeah.
on a Hell in a Cell that they tend to end on a Hell in a Cell, don't they? So then
Yeah,
what?
I
You
mean,
got to put the
yeah.
cell down and back up again, and then probably they can't be asked.
What's
Right.
happening with Ober's like title shot as well? Is he going to just cash that in at SummerSlam?
Do you know what?
This is
Do you know
SummerSlam,
what?
Mark.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but Mark too.
Oh, you think he's gonna? Hopefully, they get him doing double duty.
No, because he forfeited it.
I don't think he forfeited it, did he?
No, he just said he's
I
going to
thought
do
that
it.
because Adam Pearce had him backstage saying, "Are you sure you want to do this?" And he's like, "I will get a title shot whenever, because I will have a title shot in the future, but I need to take care of Brock Lesnar right now." And he went, "So you're choosing Brock Lesnar over a title shot?" And he
I
went,
don't know if that
"Yes." And he went,
happened.
"Okay."
I don't think that
So, but it's
happened.
true though. Brock,
I,
he is
I
go
don't
Open
remember
Family will be
that.
champion.
Yeah, I don't think that happened, Rich.
I
I
don't
Yeah, it
think
remember
did.
that happening.
I think you're
It happened on Raw.
remembering some
What was
re-remembering
it? What
something wrong.
Raw this week? Did
There was
Open
No,
Family?
this was on Raw.
it was a while ago now.
Yeah, it
I think
was. I
he
want to say
said
maybe three,
I
4 weeks
think he
ago.
said I'm
Maybe.
going to hold off on my title shot.
Yeah, that's what I thought he
Okay,
said.
okay.
Yeah,
Hold
Not
off on
that I
my
was going
title
to
shot.
give it
Okay,
up.
so that implies that
but
he still has a title shot.
James is the internet researcher. He's going to do the
No, no,
researching.
go ahead. Because I looked at it, I was like, but this was for a title shot at SummerSlam. So I was like, how can you have a
Yeah,
title shot at SummerSlam that's not SummerSlam?
Um,
So yeah,
yeah. So we're sort of all right in a sense.
all right.
He didn't
We
give it
don't know.
up in this. However, he chose to forego his guaranteed title match at SummerSlam.
Mm,
So Rich
mm,
is saying that Adam Pearce, but I think he'll
mm.
get his title match at some
Ah.
point.
Do you not think they're just gonna wait and let Oba win the Rumble and do it at Mania and just they should pull the trigger sooner, but they're not because let's be honest, is there a bigger match at this moment in time and most likely going to next year? Is there a bigger match than Roman and Oba?
no.
Yeah, the Royal Rumble. There's 30 people there. That's a massive
Which
match.
Oba will win? So, because that's what it is. Oba will win the Royal Rumble, and then
No,
it'll
I
be
don't.
Roman Oba versus Roman,
Yeah.
and then Oba will win. I think that's what's going to happen,
In terms of
which
names, I
is
don't think there is a
cool.
bigger match.
No,
Current
Roman
roster, no.
Reigns beats Seth Rollins at SummerSlam. Oba cashes in his contract like a Money in the Bank style, and they have another match right there and then. And Oba beats
maybe.
Roman Reigns.
He goes, I
Yeah.
won. He hands his crown over. Says, I am still king of the
Crown.
ring, and this is
Yeah.
my crown, and this is my match. And then
Yeah.
it's a power bomb
Yep.
and a power bomb and a power.
It's a
Okay.
bold
Okay.
prediction, but if that happens, he's definitely going after Roman anyway. When's the best point for him to challenge Roman Reigns after Seth
Yeah,
Rollins?
because that's the thing. It's like, okay, so let's just say Oberfemi walks away, SummerSlam, no title shot, just doesn't do it. So he beats Brock Lesnar. So naturally, he's immediately going to go after the title. There's nowhere else for this man to go. He's too big, literally. He's too big popularity wise as well. So are you really going to hold this out all the way until April next year? It's like you gotta pull the trigger sooner,
Yeah,
surely.
yeah,
Um, so you could do Roman versus Oba, or I don't know, maybe you could do a match of Roman versus Oba beforehand, or I don't know. To be honest with you, you could have like an interim match beforehand because he revoked his title opportunity or didn't, whatever we decided to be. You could have Oba versus Jacob Fatu, which I think would be a quality match because Jacob has been made to look like an absolute animal. We've seen that, and that'd be really cool. Oba goes through Jacob, not like 5 minutes. They have a pretty lengthy match. And then that kind of sets up like you've been awarded with a shot of the tribal chief or something. Moving swiftly on, because I know you guys have got stuff to do. So we've got the undisputed WWE Championship match versus CM Punk versus Cody Rhodes.
Punk,
Punk.
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 I'm gonna stick with Punk regardless. He's just got the belt.
Yeah. And there's been too many title changes with that.
Yeah. Recently,
Yeah.
yeah. And I don't see the point in putting him back on Cody. He had it for a long time. He had a few matches. Don't get me wrong, he's a great champion. I like Cody Rhodes a lot, but you got to change things up sometimes. And yeah, sure. Keep it on Punk for a while. Where that will go, don't know. But yeah. And then moving on to the final match of the Sunday night, which is Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins.
Seth.
What do you guys think?
Seth,
Oh,
You're going with Seth?
yeah, I find Seth way
Yeah,
more interesting than I find Roman.
yeah.
I agree. But is that what they're going to do?
Well, they play the whole Seth can't, um,
Can't lose.
Roman can't beat Seth, don't they?
Yeah.
Mm,
So,
mm.
so
So that means you'll get another Roman versus Seth down the road. Because obviously Roman as a character is not going to let it go.
yeah.
Yeah, and they'll also
I
be able to
don't.
take 6 months off that money.
That is true. Oh, I agree that Seth is the more interesting option. And I like my own idea that Seth takes the belt and then Jacob takes it off Seth. And that creates a bit an interesting dynamic going on there. But
Yeah,
is that what they're gonna do?
because I agree because Roman they create this entity that can't lose but can only lose to Seth, right? So
Yeah.
taking the title off Roman via Seth, and then Seth is more than open to lose to someone else, like when he's lost to Brock
Mm,
and he's lost to like others in the past, which means the title
mm.
can eventually do something different rather than, oh, we'll keep it on Roman again. Like
That's the thing.
the thing that makes you go back to wrestling is each and every week is, oh, what's going to happen? If it becomes stale and predictable, and
Yeah.
keeping the title on Roman would keep it stale and predictable for
This
me.
this isn't
Yeah.
no disqualification, is it? This is just a plain up,
Just a match, just straight up classic
straight
match.
up for the
Yeah.
World Heavyweight Championship. Um, I think that this is going to end with Obafemi coming out in some way,
Okay.
like whether the match is thrown out and Roman still hasn't beat Seth because he gets disqualified or something like that. Um,
Okay.
because of his bossy finally
Okay.
intervening. Because they haven't really done that since he's won the title, have they? They've just sort of been around him. Whereas before, when
Okay.
when he was in the bloodline, they were always like there, like making sure he won the championship. I'm going to go
Yeah.
with Seth Rollins winning by disqualification, um,
Okay.
but
Okay.
Roman keeping the belt, and then Oba showing up saying he's still got that title shot.
That makes sense. And that kind of confirms things. I'm going to go with Seth as well, just because I think it's more interesting. I mean, part of me thinks that Roman's going to retain because I think they're just going to keep the belt on him till Mania. But
Yeah,
I,
I think you will. I
I
think you
think
will.
that's a long time away to do that. So I'm going to go with Seth as well, which I'm actually quite surprised that we all said Seth, if I'm completely honest.
Yeah, but I've said that Seth wins by DQ and doesn't win the title.
Win is a win. Anyway, we've got an update on the SummerSlam card. We've got three more matches to go through. Three absolute colossal bangers that are really going to make the card something. Actually, do you know what? I'll take that back. One of these definitely has potential. Yeah,
Mm.
we'll get to that one in a moment. But yeah, hence the different clothing. But we've now got a 12 match card. They've even unveiled the not necessarily the order list, but they've already unveiled them which matches are going to be on the Saturday and which ones are going to be on the Sunday.
Yeah,
Has anyone looked at it?
yeah, I had a look. No,
Yeah.
Uh, I
Well,
saw something, but I didn't look at it properly.
I think the mystery is
yeah,
gone
yeah. I was.
if you do look at
I,
it.
I, yeah. I don't like it. I'm gonna start off on a bad note. I like the surprise. I like the going
Okay.
into the event and being like, oh, what we got, what we got, and then they go, oh, these matches. I'm like, yeah. So I guess it
Okay.
doesn't spoil the order, but it tells you these are going to be on the Saturday and that's going to be on Sunday. It's no biggie to be quite honest, but I just kind of like it as a bit of a surprise. I don't
I'm
know. I
guessing
just
that's
think it
for
might be
like
a bit.
the individual ticket sales, isn't it, for each event? If they're going to sell tickets for the Saturday and if they're going to sell tickets for the Sunday.
Yeah, I'm guessing it would be for that reason. But I think we're all pretty fair to say that CM Punk and Cody Rhodes was not happening the same day as Seth and Roman. So it's like, yeah, the top matches that people are going to want to go to see. They're going to be on separate days, so I don't know. It's a minor point, but who cares? But anyway, without further ado, one of the additions we got on here was Tricky Dicky Lemon Pepper Stepper Willie versus Baron. Da, 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 da. Oh, Baron Corbin. Da, da, da,
Is that a new
da,
song?
da.
Because that would be
That's right.
great.
Sorry?
I love that. Is that a new thing that everyone's singing?
No. This is what I'm trying to do. I'm going to take wrestlers' names where specifically wrestlers that no one's really caring about at the moment and give them a little jingle and just see if it kind of weirdly
Make all the
elevates them.
difference.
Yeah. And this is for the US title. And I must admit, I am a little conflicted because it is Baron Corbin's first match back. And I guess that's the only complication right here.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Tricky Dicky has got a very nice fluffy belt now, and he hasn't had that long. But Baron Corbin's coming back. Do I see Baron Corbin taking the title from Trick Williams? No. But do I see
No,
him winning because it's his first match? Yeah. I'm, I'm going Trick to retain. I don't think
I
Baron Corbin's taking the belt.
yeah, unless Enzo Amore comes back as well. And they play it like that, and they do. No, that's the wrong person. That's.
Yeah, you're thinking
I'm
Big Cass, aren't
thinking
you?
of
No.
Big Cass.
When's he back? He's coming
He's
back.
due back. No, I'm mixing people up. No, Trick will retain. Baron
So
Corbin.
I used to really dislike Baron Corbin, like
Hmm.
with a passion.
Can
Um,
I ask why?
I just didn't. There was that lone wolf persona really like put me off.
Oh, so we're not going with the Happy Corbin persona.
No, that's when it started to turn around. I started to,
Okay.
when he started to lose his money and he started to go through all that. Like, I thought he did that really well. I didn't like him as the GM either. He was a GM at some point.
Hmm.
I remember. Um,
Oh yeah, he was.
but he went he
Sorry,
went
forgot
back to
about
he went back to NXT and he was in a tag team with Bron Breakker.
that. Didn't know that.
James, did you see this?
I don't know anything about him.
Yeah, and then
Well, we've got high
Genuinely,
hopes on this
yeah,
match.
genuinely, I know End of Days. Is that what it's called?
which is
It's pretty
Yeah.
protected as a finisher. Drew McIntyre kicked out of it.
Mm. Mm.
yeah.
And that's about it. But that's all I know about Baron Corbin.
But when
Fair
he
enough. Yeah.
returned,
So in James's eyes, it's Trick Williams versus that guy.
That's a,
Basically. So which is fair enough.
but I'm actually like, because he's been gone so long, I'm like, oh wow, Baron
hmm.
Corbin. And he did
Yeah.
two killer end of days, like which looked sick.
Yeah.
I'm just like, okay.
I
I
yeah,
went, yeah.
I kind of like Baron Corbin. Like I've never thought that he's amazing, but I've never gone as far to go, oh, I don't like this guy at all. I've always kind of admired him, to be honest. I think he's been giving a lot of bad slack, to be honest. I think it's probably because he retired Kurt Angle.
Yeah.
WrestleMania something all those years ago. And it's
Yeah.
like, oh, really? Like, okay, Kurt Angle's last match at WrestleMania, which was like number 3 on the card against
Mm.
Baron Corbin. I was like, Kurt Angle. Okay. So I don't know. But yeah, I think ultimately, I think Trick Williams is probably going to hold on to the US title a little bit longer. Um, I would be interested to see where this goes because yeah, I think James has actually accidentally made a really good observation because James, you are younger, which is I think it's fair to say is a lot of the demographic for WWE. They're going to be like, who the hell is this guy? So it's I don't know. It might be more interesting than it actually seems, but I think Trick is going to retain on this one, and I think James, you said that as well.
yep.
So
I'm gonna go
just
with
you, Mark.
um just to make it more interesting, Baron Corbin to win.
Oh, Baron Corbin. It will. It will pop. It will. One
That's
day it will
brilliant.
pop.
Someone's going to watch this and they're going to realize that is one of
You
those
heard it
things.
here
Take off
first.
and the audience. I am
Whoever invented
Jordan.
whoever invented that crap jingle for that guy. Yes. But there we
But it
go.
gets Trick Williams on the SummerSlam card, which I think I said to James, like, is Trick Williams even wrestling? And then you sent me that.
Yeah,
Mm.
it was needed, wasn't it?
Yeah.
He needed to be there at some
It's
in some sort of manner, and being US champion, he should have a match. So it was only a matter of time.
In.
yeah, we
Oh,
got the Bellas and Paige versus Fatal Influence in a six-woman tag match.
Is that new? Is it? Is that one of
yeah.
the
You
three
announced
new
Well,
that.
ones?
it was
Yeah.
new to me.
Did we not
It was
talk about
announced
that
on,
one last time?
no, it was announced on
Mm,
It was announced on
Thursday,
SmackDown last
Friday
week.
night. Yeah. But
yeah.
we talked about the tag match on Saturday night's main event with the Bellas
Oh, yes.
on
Yeah.
Rampage.
Well,
Yeah,
Fatal
it's just a
Influence
six-woman
to
tag
win
match.
this.
I
I
think
just think they wanted to get more women on the card. I mean, it was very looking at the card. I was like, it is very male dominated, to be honest. I mean, I know you've got the five women ladder match for the interim undisputed championship, and you've got Liv versus Morgan. You've got versus Io
Io.
Sky, and then that was pretty much it. And I was like, oh, okay, that is kind of weak, if I'm completely honest. I think they just wanted to get some more ladies on the card. So
Fatal
I'm going to
Influence on
go with
this one.
Fatal Influence. I think they should just get pushed. So they've just won the tag belts. Keep pushing them, make them a strong stable. Paige and the Bellas don't need it. I mean, the Bellas are already in the Hall of Fame. So you've got that. And you've got Paige, who probably should tailor off to maybe go towards the heavyweight championship scene, make that scene a little bit stronger for whoever holds the belt after SummerSlam. So I would go with Fatal Influence.
Yep.
Hopefully it's a fun match.
I'd agree with that.
If Fatal Influence don't win, they're buried.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes
So
You
sense.
going with Fatal as well, James?
yep.
Yep.
Yeah. Three
Marcus.
fatals. Three fatals.
Three fatals. Yeah. 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 I'm trying to be more optimistic. I genuinely don't care if two out of these three matches, but I'm actually trying to be more optimistic.
That's a piss. That's definitely a piss break match. That is.
Hmm. Oh,
That gets
please,
edited out.
please,
But
please put the
That
Oba
gets
and
edited
Brock.
out.
I was about to say,
There's no way you
please
keep
put
that in.
the Obafemi and Brock Lesnar match halfway through the card and have this one follow it. I'd be like, booking. I don't know. So yeah. And then that brings us to one of the matches that I'm genuinely excited for, and that's Sami Zayn versus Finn Balor for a number one contenders championship match. That's for the WWE Undisputed belt, isn't it? It's not
Yeah.
like a choice between either.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
for Cody, Punk's belt.
Mm.
Finn.
I'll let you
Fine.
guys speak on this one.
Finn. Easy.
Finn, no conversation.
No
Finn.
I think
conversation. Sammy is shit.
this is why they've brought Finn over, isn't it?
It must be.
And
Because he
Yeah.
had
for
the
his
whole thing with
story,
Punk and Belfast and stuff last year, and he had that three matches with
Mm.
Punk where it was once in Belfast, once in Chicago, and once at the pay-per-view. And obviously Finn lost each one for
Mm.
the bout, but I still think he deserves another go at the belt.
yeah.
He's definitely more interesting
Yeah.
to watch than Sami Zayn is, and they give him a go.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think Sami Zayn's story is quite over yet with the
That's
WWE
why
Championship.
I think, yeah, I'm torn because I agree with you, James. I was like, I would like Finn to go through, and you can start, you can start building something because I think we all agree that Punk is winning. I think that's what we all said. So who are going to be? And Punk even said it in his promo. He said you can line up these wrestlers, and one of the names he mentioned was Finn Balor. So maybe that's kind of like a spoiler of people that he's going to face in the future. So yeah, that would be really, really cool. But Sami Zayn's pretty story heavy at the moment. So I'm
Yeah,
like, I mean, what that
and I
story
still,
is.
if they, well, I read that Michael Cole said just sit back and watch where the Sami Zayn story is going to go, because a load of
Yeah.
people are obviously pissed off with, like, all of James's friends online, with
Oh
Sami
yeah, we were all
Zayn.
fuming.
But it's like, no, I mean that he won the title.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
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 We were all fuming about that too.
And like, I
Well,
think it needs to, the heel turn needs to be solidified for a start, and
mm,
where it goes from
yeah,
here.
what is he?
He is a heel now, but it's not completely heel.
Mm,
It's kind of like when Bret Hart was heel, but he was a face in other countries. It's kind of like that.
mm.
Mate, you won't know that reference, but
So who you
I'm
going
going
for, Matt?
Sami Zayn, but
You're
not
going
clean.
Sami Zayn. Okay, okay. I'm going to go with Finn because I think Sami Zayn's going to win Money in the Bank. And I think that's
Oh,
going to be his getting back into it. I know. I think that was a sigh of I don't want it to happen, but also a mild sigh of yeah, I agree.
Yeah, yeah. I completely forgot the Money in the Bank. Or Finn Balor wins Money in the Bank. They do it the other way around. It's okay for a good guy to get Money in the
I
Bank.
know, no, no. It'd be better with Sammy because he's
It
such a
would be.
sniveler at the moment.
Yeah,
So I'm just trying to picture what it is like. Finn is like complete babyface now.
yeah.
That's basically no disrespect to the guy. That's kind of it at the moment. But Sammy with his backstage segments of being like, I'm the last real nice guy, and the whole thing with Johnny Gargano, which I'm still waiting to find out what are they going to do there. I don't know, to be honest.
I don't think they know.
Um,
I think
no,
he's finally gonna stand up and help Sami Zayn beat Finn Balor. I'm going with that.
you could. It could be. But then it's also, yeah. Then why all of a sudden now has he woken up? What caused him to do it? The guy's been catatonic for like 3 months, so it's like,
They're showing, like, every time, like, what's her name? Candice LeRae.
yeah.
Every time she kind of like gets knocked over or like moves out of the way, he starts to seem like he's waking up a bit.
Hmm.
And then when she comes back
Hmm.
in, he's like, so it's to do with her presence, I think,
Yeah,
for the
so basically
WWE
Chelsea Green
title.
has now joined the ladder match, and we've still got one more spot, haven't we?
Are they keeping that until SummerSlam? Is that going to be like a mystery?
It's probably going to be
Friday?
Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if it's not on Friday and it's a mystery, it's either Becky Lynch or Liv Morgan loses her title and then wins the WWE title.
Oh, please no. They're better than that.
Yeah. Mm.
Are they?
Probably
I
not.
mean, I mean, for some reason, I just think it's going to be a. I think the general consensus is it's going to be Charlotte. I still think it will be Jade because I think it's better to have the face chase the heel than the heel chase the face, if that makes
If
any
Becky
sense.
Lynch was the
Um,
entrance, was she winning that
yeah,
match?
that could change things. It makes the match a little bit stronger and definitely a bit more interesting because then I'm just like, okay, so you've got three possibilities of where it's going. That'd be
That means
Becky,
she would
Jade,
have
and Charlotte.
that means she would have moved to SmackDown, Becky Lynch, wouldn't it?
Sure, why
Yes.
not? Like, cool. Like I
Yeah,
said,
but
I
the
don't, I
problem
don't
with
think the
that
Raw and
is it
SmackDown brand split means anything,
Yeah.
the
to be
problem with
honest.
that is
So,
that leaves Raw short, I think, on
mm,
Divas.
anyway, so yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so those are our thoughts on SummerSlam 2026. It's going to be a very fun weekend, and yeah, Please like, share, and subscribe, and all of that YouTube nonsense that actually means something. So yeah, thank you very much for joining if you made it this far. Good night. Mwah.
Wow.